Today, I'm going to introduce you to the eighth wonder of the world. This is day 2 out of 365 days of sharing my diary as an entrepreneur who didn't just start yesterday, but also I'm not a multi-quadrillionaire either. I'm somewhere in the messy middle. Last night, I was having dinner with a close friend of mine, who also happens to be my co-founder. And as we were returning, something came up in the conversation, and it was about marginal returns. I'm someone who works in a very specific way, right? I have one goal and I work towards that, and I kind of sacrifice basically everything else. An interesting point that came up that he mentioned was about marginal returns. So he gave me a scenario after I mentioned to him that I would work non-stop. I would drop things and just work on this specific thing. And this is me paraphrasing, but he said, would you keep working on something to get marginal returns if you can work on something else that's also a goal and you can get much better returns for it? And my immediate response to him at the time was, marginal returns is better than no returns. Afterwards, I've had time to think about this a bit more, and it came to the conclusion of compounding interest. If you think about it, if you do one thing that has marginal returns and another thing that has marginal returns and another thing that has marginal returns, you do maybe 10, 15, 20 of those. As you add them, they're getting bigger and they impact the next marginal return. And it creates a sort of snowball effect. An example of this could be sports. Let's say you start a sport out and you are terrible and you get marginally better every single time. And as you play, as you're getting better, you do not improve at the exact same rate, right? Your improvement might be very slow as you're picking up the basics, but as you start to learn the basics, you start to get more advanced and more advanced and more advanced. You get better and better, faster and faster. Obviously, there's a plateau point. With sports, you're limited by human physicality, but with business, the sky's the limit. And not just business, career, anything. There are so many things where the sky is the limit. And with compounding interest, you will really unlock your true potential.